minus less than 80 days, so
it's getting close.
It's a sprint, not a marathon, which I like. Lot to do.
Glad you can make it. Hey, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you.
This is.
I want you to talk to our next governor, but good to see you. Thanks for what you do, David.
We grow them big in Indiana, don't we?
He's the center. Yeah, he's the center.
Bring Jackie in.
Drink our milk.
We just hugged over somebody's head. Over there. I said, Eric.
I mean, they were right in the middle of us. We just went right over top of them. You guys doing good?
Doing okay.
Good.
I want to welcome you to the 2016 Republican Victory Headquarters.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here to help kick this off, and this is so much fun. 2016 is an exciting year. A lot of people think it's problematic. I chose 2016 because I knew it was going to be the right time to get involved in a big statewide race. And it's also going to be a lot of fun to join the ticket with Eric Holcomb. I've known Eric Holcomb since about 2002. Eric, when he was out stumping for Mitch Daniels, who we all know was the great hero in Indiana. I can tell you about Eric Holcomb. There's not a place in Indiana that Eric Holcomb doesn't know about because he's been to every one of them. He knows Indiana like the back of his hand, and it's going to be great to see Eric Holcomb's leadership going forward in this state campaign. So let's hear it for Eric Holcomb.
Oh, cool.
Please put your hands together and welcome our next governor of the
brother.
state of Indiana, my good
All
friend,
right.
Eric Holcomb.
Love you.
Baby.
Love you. So good to be here, yeah. Thank you, sir. You know, Indiana, I got to thinking about this when we were pulling in. Indiana was a lot different state 12 years ago before I met Jackie Walarski and she came to the State House. You remember those days. We were drowning in about an $800 million debt. We were delaying payments to local governments, your local governments. We were delaying payments to local schools. And then along came someone that I always describe as a force of nature, Jackie Walarski, and teamed up with a guy, my man Mitch, your man Mitch, and we turned this state around. And we just saw our unemployment tick down a couple notches to 4.6, well below the national average. We've decided not only to pass balanced budget since it's been Republican leadership in the State House. We've got $2.24 billion in reserves. That's about 14% of our operating budget. We're different here in the state of Indiana because of Republican leadership. So you ought to be thanking yourselves for sending the men and women to the State House that you have been. This has been such a strong area for our Republican Party and for the state of Indiana. There's one thing that we cannot afford to miss this year, and that's sending Todd Young to the United States Senate. We have built a ground game, an army all over the state of Indiana. And with Todd Young's operation, with Jackie Walarski's operation, we are layer upon layer upon layer across this whole state. Curtis Hill has been barnstorming the state like I've not seen. We are going to join forces. We are going to join forces and we're going to have a record turnout. And we are going to bring it home once again for Indiana with your help. Thanks so much. Let's go get her done.